Here's some of the footage from this camera so you can see what it's like. Now, it does have a couple different options for the quality settings. By default, it is set to 2K, but if you want smoother operation, you can lower the quality. And in fact, there's a lot of different settings that you can do with these cameras. It has cloud recording or local recording. It has night vision. It has light. You can set all sorts of notifications. And perhaps one of my favorite things about it is solar powered, so you can install this just about anywhere. You don't really have to worry about supplying power to this as long as you get a decent amount of sunlight. They charge really well, and if they're not charging really well, there's even some options for battery management so that you can conserve some battery power. This set was sent to me so I could test it out and make this video. And before I go more in depth of some of the settings, let me just show you what you get out of the box and how to set this up. Here's a closer look at everything you get. So the camera, it does have lights on it. Then you've got your sensor, and then they are all solar powered, which is nice. You don't have to plug in power. Then you've got your mount on the back, and on the back here is a power button and a reset button. And if you want to charge the battery manually, you can plug in USB-C right here. And there's also a speaker on the back of each camera. So it comes with a hub. You've got the power supply for that, a sync button, and then you will plug this into your Ethernet with the provided Ethernet cable. It also has 4 USB-C charging cables, I guess if you wanted to start out charging these fully, and the mounting screws and anchors for mounting the cameras. To set this up, you will need to download the ANSQUE app. Not really sure how to say that. Let's go ahead and plug this into power. And then on the app, we will add a device, and it's going to ask you to scan the QR code on the hub, and it recognized it right away. So we will select the device and continue. The instructions it gives us is to press and hold the power button for 5 seconds.
Hello.
I'm going to go ahead and do that to all the other devices.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I hear hello. Let's set up the home base. So I'm going to plug in the Ethernet cable to the back, and it says to press the sync button until the green button flashes. It's already flashing, so I think we can just continue. And you can see it right away recognize every device. They all connected automatically to the hub. That's pretty easy setup. If you want to try a free trial of the cloud storage, you can do that here. We're going to go ahead and skip. Already you can see each of the 4 cameras. So if I press play, they are all working. Seems to be working pretty well. After I verify that each camera is working, I will go install them outside, and they are all working. The installation process is fairly straightforward. You just kind of screw this into wherever you want to install it. Now, I like to temporarily install cameras in different locations. So I have a mount that I use for the camera just so I could test out how well the Wi-Fi works in each location. And that's not a bad idea before you fully install it. Just kind of put the camera where you want it installed. Make sure it gets a good Wi-Fi signal before you install it permanently. But I think overall, one of my favorite things about this camera set is just how simple it is. You could see previously that the setup process using the hub is as easy as you can be. You just add the hub, and then all of the cameras are kind of automatically connected to it. And a nice thing about the hub is it does have built-in storage on the hub. So say, for example, something happened to one of your cameras, or maybe someone destroyed it or stole a camera somehow, you would have all the video files still saved to the hub, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. Now, that being said, there's only about 32 gigabytes of storage, and you can kind of set it so it overwrites itself so you can keep on recording. As far as video quality goes, I'm not really going to comment too much on that. I'm just going to show you how it looks. You can decide for yourself if you like the image quality. But I will say I am very happy with the versatility for the video. It's nice that you do have a light built in and that you have night mode. The cameras can also be hooked up to a smart assistant, so you can say commands like turning on the lights, or if you have a smart assistant with a screen on it, you can tell it to show you a specific camera and it will bring that up on the feed. So it's really easy to use. Once you have everything set up, you can basically just leave it there. You can specify which notifications that you want. I found the app to be really easy to navigate. You can go through, you can pick the files that you want to keep. You can download it to your phone, and then you can back things up that way. This also has a speaker and microphone, so if you want, you can talk to people at the camera. It has an alarm as well, and you can schedule it for sleep. So if you want to save battery power during certain times of the day, you can do that as well. I think ultimately this set is really well designed for someone who just wants a full security system. You get 4 cameras in total. You can set them up in different corners of your home. You can get a lot of coverage that way. You don't have to buy them each individually. It's really nice that it comes in a pack. Really easy to set up. Nice features on the app. Hope this video helped. Thanks for watching.